Okay, let's get ready to work our arms now. We've done some core, done some legs, time to work out through the arms. So, need a mat, have your weights nearby. Come down into a push-up position. Now, I love to do my push-ups from my knees. I can do them from my toes, but I just feel they feel so much better in my body when I do them from my knees. So, option, you can do your push-ups from your toes. Kudos to you, awesome, but I'm gonna do them from my knees. When we do our push-ups, we wanna make sure our knees and our hips, shoulders, head are in a nice long diagonal line. Your hands can be wide, your hands can be narrow. The wider they are, it changes the feeling of the exercise, works a little bit different aspects of your chest muscles. So let's bend those elbows wide, breathe in, shoulder blades come together, exhale, we press up. Now when those shoulder blades come together, they don't pinch to the spine. You wanna let them move a little bit here. All right, but not so much that we end up looking like this. Okay, we're gonna do 5 more. Inhale, press the ground away. There's 5. And 4. And 3. We're gonna come into a plank right after this. And 2. So plank from your knees or your toes, you choose. So come down, forearms on the ground, knees on the ground is one option, or come into those, up onto those toes, and we hold in our plank. We press our toes down, we press our elbows down, we press our hands down. You pull the tummy up and in. And it's like you're pulling your pubic bone to your sternum. You charge the glutes up, fire the hamstrings, fire the quads. The whole body works here. All right, 10 seconds. And we go back into our push-ups. And we go 5. Press into those toes. 4, 3, 2, 1. Back into those knees. Second set. We push up. We bend down and up. There's 10, 9, 8, and 7, and 6. Last 5 here. Again, push the floor away from you. We go 4, and 3, 2 more here. 1 more time. And good. Now bring it to your hands and your knees. Pardon me. Sorry, got a tickle in my throat there. Hands and knees. So coming onto those hands and knees, sorry about that. I want you to have your weights nearby. So have your weights underneath your hands. Now, for those of you that are new to strength training, I'm going to suggest you stay on your knees. And for those of you that want a little bit more, we come into our toes for the renegade rows. I will show you both. We take that right weight, pull it up, and bring it back down to the floor. Now we're working a little bit of anti-rotation here. So as we take our hand and bring it to our pelvis, bring it to our hip, we want to make sure that our rib cage and our pelvis, they're not moving, they're staying nice and still. All right, so there's your option from your knees. Here's your option from your toes. Pull up and down. Again, hips don't move. So you're really driving into the hand. That's pressing into the weight and releasing the weight down slowly and controlled. 4 more times. For 4. And 3. Last 2. 1 more time. Bring it onto your knees and your toes. You're going to bring your heels and sitting bones as close together as you can in a little bit of a hinge. Your weights are going to face forward. You squeeze your glutes, bicep curl, you come back down. Squeeze, curl, and down. So here's what it looks like from the front. Right, just adding a little bit of a hip hinge here. You can take that out. You can just be on your knees and coming into biceps. All right, now like I said in the leg video, I'm really feeling my mountain bike ride today. So apologies if I give up sooner than you. I'm going to do my best not to. We go 8. Squeeze 7. In your bicep curls, collarbones are wide. Shoulder blades stay together. There's 6. We go 5 and 4. Last 3. 2 more. Then we're going to hold it up. So come up with those hips up. Turn your palms to face forward. And we're going to come into some shoulder presses. Let's start with both arms. Press up and down. All right, now if you have neck issues, please eliminate the shoulder presses. Maybe do like a nice stretch of your chest here. You never want to load over our head when we've got neck or shoulder issues here. 5 more times, but if this feels good, keep going. We go 4 and 3. Last 2. 1 more time. And then we're going to bring it down, placing our weights down onto the ground. Okay, so coming back into that kneeling position, I'm going to turn around here. We're going to add to this. So for those of you who are doing the first set from your knees, do this set from your knees as well. Instead of taking the arms straight up to the hips, We're going to take the arms and we're going to lift them out to the side. Now, if you have heavy weights, if you were using heavy weights on the first set, you're going to want to switch to a lighter set or maybe even no weight at all, right? You're also option to do this from your toes. We lift, slow down. We lift, slow down. So no weight option, hands on the floor, and we just take your arm out to the side and then your arm out to the other side. All right, you choose whatever feels best in your body. Let's go 8 more. And 7, see there's me. 6, going, oh my God, I'm so tired from my ride. 5, out to the side. 4, but I can do it, right? 3, you can do it. And 2, one more time. Bring it back down onto your knees. This time, your weights, instead of being turned out, we're going to turn them in into what we call a hammer curl. Let's add in that little hip hinge. So we send our hips back, bicep curl, down, squeeze your glutes and curl. All right, again, collarbones are wide, shoulder blades rest down the back of your ribs. I always like to add a little bit of lower body when I do my upper body work, just because it helps to keep my heart rate up, right? So standing there and just doing bicep curls and triceps and shoulder presses, it's not really getting my heart rate up. I like my heart rate to be up when I exercise. So adding in lunges and squats and hip thrusts and things like that is a really great way to keep your your heart rate up. Now, I'm not doing any work on our back today for those of you who can't lie down flat on your back, but I will add that. That's in our last workout, and I'll add that in next week as well. Okay, 4 more. We go for 4. How are those arms feeling? Mine are tired. 3, last 2. One more time. Take your weights up. We keep that position. So first set of shoulders, we were out here. Let's come here now. We're going to go single arm. So take that left arm, press it up to the sky and down, and then the right side up and down. You want to watch those elbows, and as best you can, really limit that elbow from wanting to flare out to the side. Okay, it might not be possible to work for it. Try to hold a nice alignment from your wrist to your elbow as we press up. All right, now let's change this a little bit. Okay, so we're going to take that left arm, press it up. And then as we lower it down, push your other arm up. Feel like one arm is pulling, one arm is pushing. So you're pulling down with one arm, you're pressing up with the other. Let's start to go a little faster. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Put one weight down. So let's get that weight in the right hand down. Step your right leg forward. Take the one weight into your collarbones. We're going to circle it out and around to the left, behind the head, back to center. Just a little bit of range of motion here. And just spinning those arms, moving the elbows, just working a little bit of movement in through our lat muscles. They get really tight too. One more time. We're going to stay in this kneeling position. If this doesn't feel good in your kneeling knee, grab a pillow, fold your mat in half, give yourself a bit of cushion. Arms come up. I'm going to turn around so you can see me a little bit better. Arms are up, straight up over that head. We're just going to bend the elbows behind us and then straighten the arms. So just like in our shoulder presses, in this exercise, if we're really tight in our shoulders, which I am, I'm tight everywhere, your elbows are going to want to do this. So keep those elbows, like imagine you're actually like squeezing your head with your arms. Another thing you want to watch for too is that you don't have your shoulders up around your ears. So keep those shoulders back. And I really like to focus on squeezing the weight between my hands, like I could compress it. And that just makes my arms work so much more. So I'm physically squeezing the weight as I'm straightening my arms. Okay, we'll go for 6. Bring that weight behind you, shoulders down, pinch those shoulder blades together. 5. Imagine as the arms extend forward, like you're pulling the shoulder blades in the opposite direction. 3. Like we're making a big diamond shape here. 2, 1. Switch your leg. So take your other leg forward. We take that over to the left, up and around. For 5. Circle it around. There's 4. We circle 3. We circle 2. We circle 1. And then we go back into those triceps, arms up, down and up. All right, so again, squeeze that weight, squeeze it tight, pull the shoulder blades down. Imagine there's like a band that's hooked from the middle of the weight to the bottom of your shoulder blades, and feel like you're pulling that band from both ends. So the shoulder blades are trying to pull that band down, and the arms are trying to pull that band up. Let's go for 8 and 7. Squeeze the backs of those arms. 6, 5, 4, and 3. Last 2 here. One more time. All right, we're going to take ourselves back into that kneeling position. Almost finished with those arms. Hips are forward, hands by our side. We're going to take the right arm, lift it up and down, and then the left arm lifts and lowers. When you pick your dumbbell up, you want to make sure that you're not pulling the whole shoulder girdle up towards your ears. So if you look at yourself in a mirror, when you do this, what you should see is that as the arm lifts, right, your shoulder is not pulling up. The length in your neck is still there. So we lift and lower. We go up and down. Let's go 6. Lift 5 and 4. 3 more. We go 3. Last 2. One more time. We're going to put those weights off to the side. If you have really light weights or soup cans, go grab those, but this exercise is effective even without anything. You can do this with no weight. So most importantly in this exercise, our palms are going to turn this way, right? We're not going to have our hands this way. So our palms are going to face forward. We're going to stand up. Feet are going to be hip distance apart and parallel. Once you take those arms and pull them back as far as you can, so you feel the backs of your arms ignite, the shoulder blades ignite. We tip our body forward, so we're in a nice flat line. None of this. We're not rounding. We're long and we're flat. You take those arms and you try to pull those arms a little bit higher, and then we pulse 8 and 7 and 6 and 5 and 4 and 3 and 2, and we stand up. And then we come back down. I want you to squeeze your arms as close to your side as you can as you pulse your arms up. 4, you got to squeeze them. 3, like your hands are going to be handcuffed behind your back. We come up. We're going to do 3 more sets. We come down. As you lift the arms up, try not to let those arms move away from each other. Feel your collarbones wide and keep your shoulder blades strong. 3, 2, 1. We stand up, squeeze your glutes. We have 2 more sets. We come down, we lift 8 and 7 and 6 and 5 and 4 and 3. Last 2 and 1. We stand up. Last one, we come down and we go 8 and 7 and 6 and 5 and 4. Last 3 and 2 and 1. Come all the way up. Awesome work. So we're going to bring it into some core now to finish off. This is not suitable for you if you are pregnant or if you have any back issues, neck issues, or issues in your abdominal region. So please call the workout here if that describes you. But if you feel like you can continue on, then stay with me. So take your feet, bring your feet onto the mat. We're going to take our hands and bring our hands behind our hamstrings, sitting up nice and tall. So pull into your legs, stack your spine, lengthen the crown of your head, and then exhale, we roll back. Inhale, we lift up. Start to feel your spine moving. This is just like your cat-cow. Exhale, down. Inhale, we lift. Sit down. Exhale, we come down. Inhale, pull those collarbones wide. We sit up. 2 more times. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift up. 1 more time. Exhale, down. Pause and hold. Arms out in front of you. Keep them there. Eye gaze forward. We take one arm, lift it up. Exhale, down. Other arm up. Exhale, down. So nothing moves. The eye gaze stays still. We're lifting and lowering the arms. Pull that tummy in. Keep drawing your abdominal muscles to the depths of your spine. Like imagine you could pull your belly button to the back of your rib cage. We're going to do 1 more on each side. Right arm lifts. Left arm lifts. And then come all the way down onto your back. Take your arms, stretch them behind you. We lift the arms up. We come up. We roll up. We pull one arm back. We twist. And then we bring that arm forward. We roll down. Arms reach back. We come up, we pull the other arm back and we twist. And we come down. Arms reach back. We lift up and we twist. And then down. Arms back. Up and we twist. And then down 4 more times. So working that rotation of the spine, the obliques, trying to open up your fingers. Like stretching from hand to hand. One more on each side. We lift up, we pull back, we twist. We come down, arms reach back. And let's come up. We twist and we come all the way down, hands behind your head, legs in tabletop. Take a breath in, exhale, curl the upper body up. So as you're lifting up, your elbows are wide. And you're getting the sensation like you're taking the back of your rib cage and you're pulling it away from your pelvis, right? You want to create length in through your back. You want to keep the length. We're not crunching our belly. It's not shortening. The abdominals are pulling in, all right? I think I talked about in the last workout about that sensation of zipping up really tight pants or buttoning up tight pants. You got to pull the tummy in. 4 more times. Exhale, curl. Squeeze your legs together. Notice how that makes your abs work so much more. 3, 2 more times. Feeling those low front ribs zipping together. 1 more time. Come up, pause and hold. We take a breath in and we go up an inch and down an inch and up an inch and down an inch. We go 8 and down and 7. I'm going to flip around down so you can see me better. 6 and down and 5 and down. Last 4 and down and 3 and 2 and 1. Hug those knees in towards your chest. Let the belly relax a little bit. And then we take those hands back behind our head. We take a breath in. Exhale, we curl up. Take your right leg and straighten your right leg out long. And then curl up towards the inside of that left thigh. And then we switch. Elbows are wide. And we switch. So we're switching our legs. We're switching our upper body. We're rotating. You're twisting from your rib cage. We'll go 6. Go slow here. 5. Feel like you're in a tub of molasses and you can't move. 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Pause here. We're going to take that upper body now. We're going to lift it up an inch and down an inch and up an inch and down an inch for 3 and 2 and 1. And we switch. We come to the other side and we go up an inch and down an inch for 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. Roll those knees in, hug them in, let your head come down. I'm going to leave it there for the core. We did a lot of core work in our upper body. Whew. So let's sit up nice and tall. All right. We can come onto our knees. Just take your hands and interlace them behind your back. Give your chest a little bit of a stretch. And then take your arms and reach them forward. Give them a little bit of a stretch. Now this workout here, the core warm up, the legs, the upper body, and then the abdominals we just did. Okay, pretty safe for most people, right? There's really no contraindications in any of these movements. So feel free to send it to, if you have people in your life that are stuck at home that maybe not be getting out, or feel free to send this along to them, right? It's a very safe way of moving. Next week, I'm going to put something up that's a little bit more high impact. So not safe, everybody. We'll do some jumping. Okay, we're going to have a little bit more fun. Not that this wasn't fun, but I'm just going to change it up a little bit. So get ready for that. But thanks again for coming out today, working out with me and the rest of the Lainey Gossip family. And I can't wait to see you guys again. Have an awesome week. Take care. Bye.